You know what time it's on?
Yeah, it's 10:57.
Oh no, do you know where Tyrone is gone?
Oh, where Tyrone is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's upstairs on the 3rd floor.
On the 3rd?
In the computer lab, yeah.
Oh, doing something with the images or whatever?
Yeah, and actually I already did that. He's doing some email stuff.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you want me to call him?
No, I just don't know when we'll get started. It'd be quite good to have him around while we do this. I don't know if he's got the time or not, but...
Okay, well, let me call him up.
But to be honest, I could do it going to the toilet. And
okay.
Does anybody have any chewing gum? I've got this kind of coffee breath that I can just smell myself, and it's depressing me.
Yeah, I don't.
You'll be breathed on. So
We're all drinking coffee.
Do you know where the toilet is?
Yeah.
It was actually selling, right?
Yeah, it was. We were during the performance. It was really nice effect. I'll show you the thing, the document.
Do we have to feed the fish?
No, I think the first day we overfed it.
Oh,
There's
really?
still food floating around.
Looks like a clean water.
Yeah, it's not often. So fishy.
They go crazy in these things supposedly.
Crazy?
Yeah, they go nuts. Because I don't know, because they don't really move anywhere. They just kind of go back and forth. They see themselves and they start to kind of like lose it mentally.
Oh, wait, isn't their memory only like 2 seconds long?
Is it?
I think they have a really very short memory span and they basically go on instinct.
So it's like they just do it and they're like, oh look, it's me again. Oh look, it's me again. He was in a constant state of surprise.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's a nice way to think of today.
Oh shit. Hey Issa. Hey. Well, yeah, I understand. I just remember one thing about that.
Oh, I think I'm going to move this light back for the hand light because it's not doing much up here.
Okay.
You can recheck it if you want.
Well, maybe we could do it in two successive stages because the hand stuff I think will be different from the poses, and it doesn't need to be the same shot.
Okay, so then we can have time to move pretty much just this one back on the
I
left.
think probably it would be good to do the hand. Should we do the hand first or afterwards? What do you think? Maybe.
I'm not sure.
But wait, when you're sitting down on that bench, are you in shot?
It's a little dark, but I'm in there.
How long do you have? Do you have an hour?
Oh yeah, I have all the time.
Excellent.
Do you want me to? Oh, sorry. Were you gonna see something? Oh,
I don't really know what I'm going to do yet.
okay.
So we should just play it by ear.
Okay.
But it will just, I'll just get you to pose, basically, and to change position, I'll just adjust you.
Okay.
Yeah? Let's see if we can do something with your hair. Can you smooth it down a bit? Does it have product in it? Or?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yes, it does. Don't even try it.
I think I can't remember if I washed it and it's dirty or if it's
Give me a break.
I think
No one forgets if they washed their hair that morning or not.
I haven't washed my hair this morning. Is it almost soon? I could go to the bathroom.
No, it's really good. That's good. Oh, I never wash my hair anyway. I'm such a disgusting bastard.
I know you're not supposed to.
What?
You're not supposed to.
What? Wash? I know, but when I'm in London, I take like 2 showers a week, if that, which is kind of gross.
No, it's better.
You reckon?
Because your skin, when it's wet that much, it's kind of gets kind of gross. And you have to use so much lotion.
What?
And waterfall.
Oh, of course, yeah, we haven't.
Yeah,
even-
we're performing.
Yeah, no, we'll wait till Tyrone gets here to start
Okay.
doing anything serious.
Okay.
Have you done TV stuff before? Behold your new kingdom.
It is. I like.
Do you like being
It's
in front of
kind
the
of-
camera?
A little bit. It's kind of show studio. This like live feed.
Show studio, do you mean the internet?
Yeah.
I've got a few of my performances on that.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. How do you know about Show Studio? Have you done stuff with them?
I just really have liked it for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite places in this world to go.
Excellent. They've got this postmodern architecture tour that I did, and there is a couple of performances.
So when I go to the artists page, is your name like there with Kate Moss?
I think they must have different artist pages somehow.
Okay.
I'm in the.
Or contributors?
No, I'm in the what's it section, the performance section.
Okay.
So just go to the live documentation of performance or whatever, and it's there.
Okay. Yeah, I will. may have seen it.
So how comes you're interested in that? That's a British site, isn't it? It's done. I mean, one of the people that does that is my friend Christopher Stewart, who's pretty fantastic. She runs this gallery called Hotel, which is a really great little gallery.
Okay. I just really like Nick Knight. Kind of fall into what he does. And it's one of his projects. Because he's the main.
That's right, yeah, it's his thing. Yeah, there was this, I thought he gets asked to do projects like rebranding cities, which is kind of like, whatever, can you imagine? Yeah, we need to rebrand Manchester.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't know, I don't know, but I imagine it's not just him sitting in a cafe coming up with some ideas. I imagine they've got quite a team for that.
Yeah. Rebranding city. That's fun.
What's in the mini fridge, do you think?
Gum.
Yeah, oh my god.
2 lemons?
That's so not useful. Unless it's to like keep ballerinas' elbows as wide as possible. And there's some fish. Good, it's like a proper TV studio.
Huh?
It's like a proper TV studio. They've got like the mascot. You can get this a bit straighter. I just don't like the shadow. Don't worry, sit down. Oh, no, I can't. Some crap up there.
What do you mean straight? Oh, this shadow? See that? That's a dance.
What's
It's
that?
perfectly fine. That's a dance.
What are we waiting for? And by the way, they obviously haven't started. I mean, I know this is a live feed, but everyone's going to be at work or asleep for a certain side of the world.
Do you think they're even watching it?
No. I don't know.
Not even Kian?
Kian watched it, we knew you were in it, but that's about it.
Well, he does. I talked to him.
Alright. How's it all going, alright?
Got a freaking nightmare installation on my end.
Oh my god.
Saatchi and Saatchi.
Oh, the Ulam Brandenburg thingy.
On Brandenburg.
Is everyone shouting at you?
Huh?
Is everyone shouting at you?
Pretty much. I mean, it's just a nightmare installation, and of course it was just like, of course I want a maze, but I don't want it like constructed like this. I want it hanging from the ceiling. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's an engineering problem.
When's it going out?
This weekend, tomorrow. So I'm having all the stuff delivered today. I have to get the right ladders. I have to like get the building authority to give us the approval to hang shit from the ceiling. I've got
A maze hung from the ceiling.
a maze hanging from the ceiling.
It's so wonderful how capricious artists are. But that's why you're in this business.
That's the point.
This is why, exactly, this is why I do what I do.
It's because you're a homosexual. You have to pander to these people's tastes.
Why is that? I don't understand that.
That's like, it's like when rich old ladies take out their young men that are always gay, and then like they get their doors open and all of that stuff.
Okay, yeah. I actually was hanging out for a while with this kid who was a concert pianist, a very, very talented pianist. But he really got taken care of by very wealthy older women. Like gifts at Christmas time, like Bulgari watches and stuff like that.
Fucking hell.
Just for being
A door opener.
adored. It's just so weird. Anyways. So we set to go. Did you want that in the shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down maybe for a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so this is sort of part of it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. How good we're recording, right?
Yeah.
When are we going to start? Have we already started?
Well, it's recording and it's streaming, so.
We're live.
It started already.
Excellent.
Should I take the shoes off?
No, I think you're fine like that. But maybe what we need you to do is to stand. Maybe should I just introduce? This is Ryan, who was my premier dancer for the Plaza Minuet performance, and he's going to be taking us through some moves that are about or that try to capture something of this quality of sprezzatura that I'm interested in, and that is sprezzatura is this 16th century term for the art of aristocratic values embodied in a pose or a physical stance. And so what I need you to do is to we'll try to just capture some of that and see if we can get close to it somehow. So if you wouldn't mind sort of standing there, and then we'll get started. Yep, take it off. Okay, let me just, maybe what I'll do is I will do a little hand demonstration first, which is, an example of sprezzatura would be, for example, this isn't sprezzatura pose, but this is. This would be a way of pointing that isn't sprezzatura. This is something else, and this is a way of posing in a sprezzatura way. A lot of 16th, 17th, and 18th century painting uses this type of body language, and it was associated with court ritual and courtship, and then it got relegated to, or got deposited in the ballet world, where it still survives, so that ballet hands are always like this, well, as much as possible. But the conventions that have been dismantling ballet in the name of very often better politics somehow don't take into account the what's it called, the value of preserving a bodily language that was around before far more gender-specified bodily languages came into existence in the early 19th century. So that's the hand demo. And now, if you, Ryan, if you could just strike something maybe that you would consider a. Ryan is right now not standing in a sprezzatura way. You'll notice that he is. What are you doing?
I have my hands behind my back.
You do, which isn't.
They've got pretty stubborn pose.
Right. Can we come up with something that is? Can you just be standing there in a way that's totally sprezzatura? See, that's better. And what was the difference there? What happened just now? What did you do?
And the line became more interesting. It kind of broke. Things went against each other, and the hands were released from this to kind of
whatever,
more
something like that.
thumbless.
Okay, let's do some arm stuff. Can you, if you stick your arm up, yeah, let's get that in. Sure. Is this is definitely not sprezzatura, even though your arm has a great line. Let's try to soften that. Let's try to make that into. It doesn't feel sprezzatura to me yet. I think when we try to get it right, it's always wrong somehow. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things that just happens or not.
Yeah.
When I've worked with dancers from the Love and I've got them to try to mimic something like a hand gesture, because they are so worried about the meaning of all the muscle positions and that it always fucks up. And so they end up doing something that is just wrong. But that's kind of great. That's a nice God giving birth to Adam from Michelangelo's ceiling kind of pose. And so yeah, let's do the whole body thing. Let's come up with something that you think is as sprezzatura as you can. That's nice. That's not nice.
That's not nice. Crossing is nicer.
Do you want to take the shoes off? Maybe that's better.
Yeah, would you like them?
Well, it's not very sprezzatura, those boots.
No, they're not.
Okay, so that's nice. That's like your, if you had a cane here, you'd be Louis XIV. Let's come up with something that is very typically ballet, like ballet sprezzatura, so that people can see the level that it's taken to in ballet. Like a virile but very elegant masculine pose. That's great. If you look at the way his hands are kind of reaching out, they're contorted, but they're also like incredibly faggy. Could we see something from the back? Like, could we see what your back does when you strike a sprezzatura pose?
The same one?
Something else, maybe. Let's see what you can come up with. Yeah, that's great. So also sprezzatura seems to aim very often away from the body, doesn't it? There's a kind of gaze that pushes away from it. I mean, you don't need to be a dancer to embody sort of sprezzatura values. I guess that's when people say something is camp, very often it has those kind of qualities. But let's see something else. Let's run through some poses. Anything you want.
More lower ones?
Yeah, let's try some lower ones.
Like from your piece?
Yeah, let's go through them from my piece. That'd be good.
That one.
Is that sprezzatura, do you think? I have a feeling that that's almost not somehow. Because this is, well, it kind of is, but there's something, there's a point at which sprezzatura becomes something else, and it becomes strained, and that doesn't quite, sometimes when it does, let's try that arm again. This is better now, but there's something, this isn't sprezzatura, the legs don't feel like it's embodying quite what it wants to somehow. Kind of.
Is this the problem? They need to be going out?
No, maybe we're just all wrong with this. Maybe the legs are the problem. But let's come up with another pose. Let's just think of something else.
Okay.
Think of an 18th century painting.
Okay. I feel I'm going to do something now like that, which is also...
Yeah, okay. I mean, the nice thing about sprezzatura is that in some way or other it kind of embodies a position of authority still. Its lineage in court is that of aristocracy, and so there's always these elements of action in the gesture. It's like leave, come back, leave, come back, that kind of thing.
So this maybe?
I mean, there's these conventions when people have archaeological versions of the baroque dance, that they have these conventions about how to get the wrist perfect, which they tend to do through imagining that there's a string that is attached from the wrist to the middle of the chest, and so they do that and then out. Something like that, right? When you guys do ballet, what do you get taught with the hands and the arms?
Usually a lot of teachers use like a tissue.
Right.
Or a tissue and like oranges in the armpit.
You're joking?
No.
We've got some lemons. Shall we try them with that? What would that? Yeah, shall we? Well,
they're gonna be cold.
Oh my god, they're gonna be so cold.
That'll be fun.
No, well, yeah, it'll be fun for us, but it'll be horrible for you. No way, this is gonna be awful. You're gonna end up with like a flu or something terrible.
Not a flu.
All right. Oh my god. So what's the purpose of drop them in your freezer?
It doesn't really.
They just open you out.
I've never actually done it.
With
they want the feeling of a fruit under there. To kind of there's that negative space in the air between is as important as the space that you're actually occupying.
Right.
So this, I mean, there's all this kind of poetry circling around all these lacy little limbs.
That's great, fucking hell. What can you do with lemons on your arm?
Not a whole lot. I mean, they kind of stay.
Well, what they did say about the baroque was that about baroque arm movements is they could never be higher than this.
Yeah, then
And they were never low like this. It was always in this range, right?
Yeah, I can't really go without dropping them anywhere. So
Great. Good.
Should I take them out?
You can just do that. They'll put up by themselves. Okay, so let's just come up with one or two other poses, and then we'll just call it a day.
Okay.
Maybe we could both do. Maybe we'll do a little duet, a sprezzatura duet. Me
Okay.
as a total amateur.
But leading.
I know you'll come up with a sprezzatura pose, and I'll do some kind of opposite thing. So do something, whatever. But kind of direct it at me in a way.
Can I talk to you through my own like this?
Yeah, that's great. And I can just something like this. What that looks like. No, that looks awful. I've got absolutely no bodily line whatsoever. I'm like a hunched up with Jew.
No.
I am a Jew, but I mean, I'm also sadly quite hunched. It's quite disturbing to watch me just curve little by little. Okay, let's do something else. What about, does this look like it's sprezzatura to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so. There's a lot of.
What's that?
I think you could kind of. I think there's something with the calf.
The calf, right.
And the ankle.
Right.
It's kind of presenting them more.
Oh, I see. Turning them out or
So
something.
kind of just like show that bit of yourself to them. And more, twist.
Oh God, it's so difficult to control your body when you're like...
Looking at it opposite.
Yeah, fuck. Okay, let's see. I'm useless, but I'm going to try again. But
It was good, I liked it.
it was good, but it was awful. So let's try one more time. Let's do something. In fact, maybe you could direct me. That would be quite
Okay.
good, because that way...
Okay.
So, for example, if I wanted to point at that light source over there, and if I did something like this, how would I say I'm just receiving the rays of the sun? What would you do now to make me more sprezzatura, more
I
aristocratic?
think there would be, you need to receive the rays of the sun in more than just your hands.
Oh, right. So would I have to look
You're kind of,
slouching again?
you look kind of
like I'm hanging out
there.
with
Like, I think a little like more
it. Chest.
and breathe in, and I think that looks a little better.
Does that look better? What about the legs?
The head is a little crooked.
Now?
Yeah, lift your elbow, more oranges.
See, it's weird because I feel that when I do this, I've lost all sense of the naturalness of the pose, but maybe from the outside it actually looks more natural.
Maybe you could put your weight on the front leg.
On
kind of,
my left leg.
yes, on your left leg, and don't be so nervous. Kind of just
What should I do to not be nervous?
breathe
Like that?
into it. Yeah.
It's actually quite hard work to hold a sprezzatura pose, isn't it? And to keep a certain... Because you kind of have to freeze the...
I think your hips could turn toward this wall.
Mm-hmm.
Would make it look a little. So can you put them there, and then your body still be reaching up?
Mm-hmm.
It gives some nice twisting. And still go to the light. Nice.
Okay, I think that's about it. So thanks very much.
Thank you.
Great.
That was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. You're great.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that looks like it's so bright. It's very...